What's up, guys? This is DJ Beanpole. You are now watching part 2 of my final reviews for ANS Performance Supplements. Another big shout out to them. And Judgment Day, you're the only rep I can remember so far off of anabolicminds.com. Big thank you to you for letting me do this for you guys and doing the final reviews for you. I really appreciate it. It was a big success for me. Now we're going to talk about ANS DILATE. This is their nitric oxide maximizer. And I will say that I felt a giant difference between taking this with Ritual than just Ritual by itself. Now, Ritual is a really well thought out pre-workout. The profile is excellent. It's a little bit of fat burner, pumps, stamina, definitely energy, caffeine, and stuff in there. DILATE is kind of like on its own pump product. Now, this could certainly be added to any pre-workout that you wanted to have some extra pumps for. I think that its synergy was much better for Ritual. It's more tailored towards taking it with Ritual. We want to keep it in the ANS family. However, on here, on DILATE, it has, we're going to look at the profile real quick because I can't remember if I profiled this one or not. It has some vitamin C and it has a lot of the vitamin Bs. It actually has vitamin B3, which is niacin. So if any of you out there take any supplements that have niacin, or maybe you don't know they have niacin, and you feel that flushing effect, you might feel that a little bit here with DILATE. And then we get into this nitro volumizing complex, which is where everything really starts to shine. It has some glycerin in it. It has some L-citrulline malate, which is a big pump product. It has some correctin in it. Beta vulgaris extract. Has some yohimbe extract. So it's also got some nitrates in it. So it's got pretty much the big sellers here for DILATE are the citrulline, the NO3 nitrate, which I think is starting to come onto the market new. I could be wrong, but I feel like there's a new nitrate that's starting to come around. And the glycerin is actually helpful for their delivery system for DILATE. So for this, if you're going to want to take it, you just take, I think it actually says on here, you may take up to 6 if you're a man over 200 pounds, I think, real quick. I'm just looking at it real fast. Six capsules for 600 pounds. So I was about 250 when I was doing my logging with this. So I would take 6 pre-workout. I would take 2 scoops of Ritual. I would take 6 of DILATE. And there was a big difference noticed in the pump department, in the vascularity department. Specifically, everybody always has them in the AC joint. The AC joint is this one right here. You usually see some big veins come up, especially when you're in the middle of your training. What I noticed is that even after training, when I would get home and I'd get out of the shower, I started to notice there's a little bit more increased vascularity somewhere in through the shoulders and a lot in through the pecs. Now, does it increase vascularity help you? Not necessarily, but what it represents is that your vessels are dilating just a little bit more, so you can see them a little bit better, which looks nice. But it also means that the nutrients that are traveling through your bloodstream that your muscles want while you're in the middle of the workout, they're getting there a little bit more efficiently because, this is kind of like going from a 2-lane highway to a 6-lane highway. So DILATE definitely helped with pumps. I loved the feeling of it. The only thing I didn't like was the way that the pills themselves smelled. And they actually had a little bit of a taste to them too, going down if you were just to take it with water. If you mix it with Ritual, you really couldn't taste it. But it has a little bit of like stale egg smell. So if that isn't something that's going to offend you, I would actually highly recommend DILATE for as a pump product. You could probably even take this as a standalone product if you were looking for a non-stim pre-workout. So I would have to actually say that if you couple this with Ritual, I'm stacking all the products over here. If you couple it with Ritual, it's a great pump product. It's a great endurance product, and it definitely gets 2 thumbs up from DJ Beanpole. So stay tuned. We're going to move on to Diablo next, the fat burner. Stay tuned for part 3 of ANS Final Reviews.